Hello, my virtual friends. My name is Catherine, also known as Miss Blue, and welcome to Investigator and the case of the Chekhov's gun. Now then, of course, we're going to play the third in this series of games because I adore them so greatly. So without further ado, you know how these things work. Let's get on into it. Start. Right then, haha! What animal-based puns are we in for today? Well, Bobby Cat, what's the details of? Wait a second! You're not Bobby Cat! Are you the murderer? Nice to meet you, Investigator. The name's Dog Chekhov. I'm afraid Bobby Cat can't join you in this particular case, for reasons that will come apparent once I turn the light on. But the bad luck duck. Why are we sitting in the dark anyway? These voices will change dramatically, I assure you. For dramatic effect, of course. Wait a minute, Investigator. Who's this with you? God damn it, Java, get out of here. Excuse that rudeness. I missed all that dialogue. God damn it. Okay, well, I hope that wasn't important. If you say so, Investigator. Anyway, here's a quick summary of the situation. At first glance, it's an apparent suicide. The individual is known as the Bipolar Bear. Not a very upstanding citizen. He ran an illegal grow-up in this very room. Oh my. The Bipolar Bear. A polar bear with a record of multiple run-ins with the law. Petty theft, speeding tickets, drug busts, apparently got involved in manufacturing side of crime. I see. What was he growing? What else? Catnip. Heinous of substances. By the way, why do you say apparent suicide? The murder weapon, a gun, by the way, Chekhov's brand revolver, 22 LR, belongs to him. And ballistics match the bullet found in the right side of the head. There's no suicide note, and, well, I'll leave it to your famous detective skills to find out the rest for yourself. I shouldn't say infamous, that's the wrong thing for this. Cause of death was a gunshot wound to the left temple, no suicide note. Right, so he must have been left-handed then. We have to make sure that's the case as well. Very sporting of you, detective. Let's get quacking, Investigator. Badoom tish. Anyway, right, wow, oh boy. Now, yes, indeed, right. Well, so I think we should go for the obvious thing. The whopping great phone over here. The Bipolar Bear cell phone. Drat, it's got a pin lock on it. Ah, the horror. We can still see his latest notifications. Let's see, 3 missed calls, 2 Facebook messages, or an angry text from someone named the Krabby Tabby. Your latest strain was poop emoji. I want my dollar back. Not a very happy customer. No, not indeed. Victim has at least one customer with a grudge. Gotcha. Right now, what about all that money? Odd, there's nothing in here but cash. Cash, the friend of all tax evaders everywhere. Indeed. So they left behind something quite important, or they took all his details, apparently. Looks like a commonly prescribed antidepressant. Whoa, the doses on this could tranquilize a horse. And the markings on the pack indicate the last pill was taken at least 5 days ago. How on earth do you discern that, sir? I'd rather know that than anything else, but whatever, you are the dog detective, so I shall leave it be. Now then, of course, we must immediately go to the whopping great amount of cigarettes over there. It's a terrible habit. The only thing this cigarette ash tells me that someone needs to buy a bloody ashtray. Alright, dog detective, now we move on to the obvious thing. Wait a second. I think I see what dog detective meant. If the entry wound was to the right side of the head, why would he be holding the gun in his left hand? Aha. Suspicious, very suspicious. Indeed. Right then, so another Sherlock case here. Don't remember what the episode was called. By the way, Dog Detective, did you dust for fingerprints? I sure did. None found. None found? Not even the victims? You got it, Investigator. The gun was found lying next to his right hand. Then this was murder, and frankly a very amateur murder. Right then. So no fingerprints, so they definitely cleaned all off. So they're very proper with this one. Alright, have a look at his stash. It's probably a good thing that Bobby Cat isn't here with us today. Yeah, he might have gone a tiny bit wild, perhaps. But anyway, what's this, Investigator? It appears to be a summary of an electricity bill. Woo-wee! This could buy you a used car. Catnip plants do a lot of light. Do need a lot of light, I see. I see, okay, an exorbitant monthly energy bill. Interesting, interesting. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, let's have a look at that guy. Yikes, poor guy. Well, nothing else to be discerned here except for the lights, perhaps. The latest theory is that catnip grows faster under red lasers. Interesting. We need to write that up for the books. Let's head on through. I think that's all there's left to see in this room, Dog Detective. Do you have a group of suspects for us to interrogate? As a matter of fact, yes. I went through the neighbors' reports and the cell company's records and obtained a list of suspects who potentially met in person today. We've rounded up them all in the station for questioning. Ready to head over there? Yes. Doesn't seem to be much going on over here. And who are these lot? Oh, look, all these shifty lot around here. All we have so far is their names. Though we'd leave the expert interrogation work to you. You'll be questioning the sleazy Siamese, the craven raven, the irreverent elephant, and the crabby tabby. Oh, I applaud this developer's tenacity in making these puns. Ow, my jaw! Jesus Christ, I made a really loud noise in my ear. Ow. Anyway, sorry for that. Everything's fine, don't worry. Don't worry, Dog Detective. We'll soon quack them up right open. I'll quack them right open. Right, Investigator? The bad luck, Duck, why do you keep saying... Eh? Never mind. Anyway, onwards. I want to talk to the shifty looking crow over here. He looks right shifty, doesn't he? Whack! I'm innocent, I don't know nothing! Oh goodness me, there's a lot of things to talk about. Alrighty then, let's get straight on into it. What's your relationship with him? Lovers? Friends? Enemies? We were just friends. Really good friends. Really? Yeah, we were roommates in college, I swear that's all. So what were you doing in his apartment today? What, against the law and acting as an old friend? When they'd be murdered 10 seconds later, then yes. Have you noticed the bipolar reacting any differently as of late? Well, he was a little grouchier, maybe. He'd fly off the handle for no good reason, especially at old friends who were just trying to help a guy out. You seem to be referring to something specific. So what if I am? So what if you are indeed? I need the thing here. I would hardly peg you as a catnip in what? Well, whatever. Well, of course I don't eat the stuff myself. I know better than to, never mind. What, eh? What are you trying to say here, sir? Right, stare silently or threaten. I think this gonna crack easy, so let's stare at him. I think it's working, lads. He's real on the ropes now. Caw-caw? Aye. Fine, I confess, me and the bipolar bear and business partnership, alright? He grew the goods, I found the customers and collected the payments. I was just a middleman, I never tested joke, I swear. And there you go. Alrighty then. Okay, I can see you're a real tough sell. But maybe found that I was skimming a bit extra off the top and we had a bit of shouting match today. So what? I didn't kill him, I swear. Right. Victor had an argument with his business partner about money. Alrighty then. Look, just say something, will you? Thank you very much for your help, Mr. Raven. Alrighty then. A business partner in the victim's catnip operation found customers and handled the money side of things. Confessed to being caught cheating the bipolar bear out of his share. Ah, we quacked him like an egg. Yes, goodbye. Right, oh, this guy looks real friendly. This is a waste of my time. I don't understand how you can detain me like this for no reason. You bought catnip from the bipolar bear, didn't ya? Hey man, it's medical. I have a prescription. How long have you been buying catnip from the deceased? About a year now, I suppose. Out of curiosity, do you know he owned a gun? I had the least idea. I'm not close friends with him, or anything, sorry. Right, give it up accounts of your movements. Fine, I went to the store around 10 in the morning, came back at 11, cooked lunch, sat around and posted vitriolic comments on YouTube and other internet forums for a few hours. At 3 I left to go see the bipolar bear to complain and ask for a refund. You actually saw the deceased at this point? No, I rang the doorbell several times. There wasn't any reply. After 5 minutes of waiting, I just left and came back home. And after that, I watched Netflix all day until I got a call asking me to come into the station. I see. How suspect. Only Netflix? Or Flox, in fact? What can you tell us about these texts? What texts? I suppose we have evidence here. What do you want? Oh yeah, those texts, I remember now. What do you want me to say? He gave me a low quality merchandise. I demand a refund. It's a simple business transaction. You seem pretty upset about it though. Like I said, stuff is medical, alright? Or medicinal, in fact. Are you always this angry about things? Look, I tap on all caps because it's easier to read, okay? Sure. Tell us the truth, we might be able to get into witness protection program. Oh god, my voice. Look, we have evidence proving you were there at the scene of the crime. Let's bluff. I imagine we're quite good at that. But why didn't you say so in the first place? Alright, fine. After ringing the doorbell a dozen times, I'll just let myself in. The door wasn't locked or anything. And... Look, I'm telling the truth this time. He's already dead when I walked in. What did you do at that point? Did you at least report it? Fine. I went through his wall and took my money back. It wasn't stealing, right? I could have taken it all. I could have taken it all if I wanted. Yeah, sure. Actually, that's still steal. Thank you for your testimony, sir. Well, we've got that. Money motive, eh? So you could have murdered him and then got the money instead. Right, let's talk to the elephant, then we'll go to the cat over there. The irrelevant elephant, in fact. Hello, good officers. How may I help you today? Oh boy, this guy's gonna be fun to voice. Before we start our official questions, let's talk about the hats. You like it? I bought one for eBay. I'd love fun for myself, but I'm wondering why you wear it. What do you mean? It keeps the sun out of my eyes. Of course. How'd you know the guy? He rented the apartment from me. Don't tell me you found him on Croak's list. Whoa, you really are expert investigators. Do you know the bipolar bear was growing catnip in his apartment? Of course not. I was furious when I found out that fact. He just signed a 12-month lease too. How would you otherwise describe the bipolar bear's attendant? Oh, awful. I'd run his background check, so I suppose I should have known better. But you know how it is, detective. Times are hard, money's tight, and the real estate market isn't great around here. It just makes me so angry how unfair life is sometimes, you know? Indeed. Electricity bill. Where did you find that? In his basement. Next to the body, practically. I'm not sure how you got a hold of that. The electricity bills are by all rights go through me. Oh, electricity is included in the rent. Like I said, times are hard now. Sometimes you do what you have to do to attract tenants. Unhappy landlords. I don't think it was him. You wouldn't murder somebody over an electricity bill. The other two have way more motive than he does. Help us out, Mr. Elton. Your testimony can be crucial. But it's very hard to believe. Help us out here, buddy. Come on, let's coax him out of here. Oh, well, as long as I can give an anonymous testimony. As a matter of fact, I let myself into fixing the plumbing in the bathroom. I caught the craven raven just as he was leaving. He looked real upset about something. After I was done, I locked the door behind me. That was when I thought I saw the crabby tabby skulking around in the bushes. Interesting. That's very helpful, Mr. Elephant. Thank you. Okay, then. So he's seen some things. The other two have a bit more motive. But now we still have one more person to talk to, so I think we're done here. Hello, ma'am. Will you boys in blue please hurry it up? Some of us have clients waiting, you know. That's the wrong voice to her, but I've got it now. How'd you know it? We were friends, that's all. Just friends. Let's just say that our friendship was mutually beneficial, shall we? Exactly how did you benefit? Well, we get the occasional handful of catnip, and the bipolar bear would occasionally have the pleasure of my company. God, I hate this accent, but I love it. That sounds vaguely illegal. Oh, please, darling, you've got nothing on me. No money exchange of a pause. No money exchange pause. Bloody hell. An escort barely operating the side of the law. Exchanged catnip with the bipolar bear in exchange for her company. Visited the victim on the day of his murder, claiming it was ending their arrangement. I see. Clients, huh? Tell me about yourself. I'm sure I don't know what you're insinuating, dear, but I'm entirely above board. My clients are simply looking for a charming dinner companion to hang their arm for the night. I see. I also do part-time acting work, darling. I'm an agent and everything. I'm sure you do, miss. So, catnip. It's illegal now, darling. I'm not sure what you're trying to prove. You're willing to confirm that you obtained catnip from the bipolar bear? Yes, although of course I'm sure I'd Although, of course, I'm sure I had no idea he was growing it illegally out of his own home. Quite unfortunate, really. So how about the gun? Were you aware he owned one? I seem carrying it occasionally. Can't say I particularly took notice. She tells us everything and get you a plea bargain, the whole works. Look, we know you're lying, you might as well spill the beans. I think this one might work with her. Oh, really, dear? How terribly amateur. You're more welcome to speak to my agency's lawyers on the matter. I think we ought to drop this line of questioning. Well then, that's all for now. Well then. A medley of wanted posters and various notices. I don't think anyone's ever ripped anything down. Absolutely not. No more storing water in my clues folder. Drat! Alright, fine then. Security camera. Smile, investigator, you're on camera. Anyway, okay. Now then. I think we haven't finished it because we haven't got all the lines of inquiry done. Oh, we did him, okay. Okay. We've done them all, haven't we? Okay, you're so you don't know anything. We'll be back. Her. But then why is all her stuff suddenly back? Fine, let's coax her. I do like bargains. Very well, I'll tell the truth. The bipolar bear had called me today, wanted to discuss a personal matter. Turns out he was looking to settle down with a more long-term partner and wanted to end our, arrangement. And this didn't bother you? Heavens, no! I have a particular attachment to my friends. I have no, in fact. All broken up. Victim has just ended his relationship with the sleazy Siamese. Ah, she could be lying, investigator. She looks pretty proud to me. Indeed. Well, that's all for me now. Right. Clear as mud, at least one of them. Or maybe all of them is lying. You know, I'm starting to think this detective work ain't all it's quacked up to be. The bad luck dog, do you know you keep saying quack instead of crack? What? What are you talking about? I wasn't sure if you're aware. Are you sure you're not going quackers, investigator? I think I need a drink, indeed. But you didn't want to put water in the clues folder, did you? Focus, investigator. We need you to find the murderer. Yes, of course, dog detective. Have the suspect's background checks come in. Yes, sir. Yes, he's confirmed my suspicions perfectly. But as usual, I'd like to let my sidekick show me up every once in a while. The bad luck duck. Would you like to do the honors of cracking the case? Yes, I was born ready. Now then. I'm thinking that, let's see, I shall look at the case file before we actually do anything crazy right now. It seems that unless this game's just going to pull the rug under us again, which it might do at this rate, I'm not sure. I think perhaps it may or may not, it was either the cat or the crow. Because those two don't really have a huge deal for it. Because they didn't, let's see. Oh, being paid? Oh, wait, that's weird. Oh, I didn't read that properly. I thought it said that, like, the landlord didn't quite know about it. I don't know. One customer at the garage, he's had, like, there's more on the tabby cat, I guess, but then antidepressant there, which means he might be broken up about that, but, let's see. Oh, there's so many things. I'm gonna say it's the Krabby Tabby. That one. He did it. Not a bad try, but the bad luck duck. At first glance, they all seem plausibly guilty. But first we can wash out the sleazy Siamese. She was never actually at the scene of the crime, as confirmed by our interrogation and witness testimonies. Also, her motive was fairly weak. People kill for love all the time. Yes, but the Siamese is far too careful and mercenary about her emotions to let it rule her. Next we can rule out the Craven Raven. His personality type is conniving enough to steal, but far too cowardly to attempt murder. Even if he was caught in the act, he would be far more likely to have turned tail and run, which sounds like he did, than to retaliate, fight or flight, and he is a bird. I resent that species stereotyping, investigator. Our final two suspects had the strongest motives of all. Did I actually get it right? Money! At first I almost ruled out the irrelevant element. He seemed like an innocent onlooker. A victim of a bad tenant and a Croaksless deal, and the tabby cabby struck me as particularly cold-blooded. It takes a certain single-minded indifference to rob a dead man. But the more the irrelevant element talked, the more suspicious I got. He was already in financial tight waters, and now he had his foot He had to put an unusually large electricity bill. I'm sure he finally got fed up and made his way down to confront the bipolar bear. Upon finding the grow-up, he was incensed. In a fit of rage, he used the victim's own gun against him, leaving no fingerprints. After all, he was using his trunk. Oh my god, no way! Did I actually bugger that? Damn it, I want to get one of these things right, but there might not be another one of this right, so the chances are all gone. After realizing his crime, he clumsily tried to frame the scene as a suicide. But why don't you depict the victim? As you might have seen, the irrelevant Elvin has a history of terrible anger management. What if I told you that the medication we found on the scene of the crime was not his, it was his, not the bipolar bear's? Oh, indeed, why indeed? As you noted previously, the dosage of these pills were far too high for a bear, but they would have been high enough for an elephant. Oh my god, this actually makes sense, god damn it. I actually thought about him as well, fuck's sake. Alright, investigator, you convinced me. Let's go and make the arrest. The irrelevant Elvin, you have the right to remain silent. No, I will not let you lock me up. We need backup. The elephant is resisting arrest. I repeat, the elephant is resisting arrest. This is all being very dramatic in a silent movie. Help, he's coming my way. If I'm going down, I'm taking you all with me. Quack! Oh no, the bad luck duck, he's been trampled flat. Men, apprehend this murderer. I'll see you get life for this, you madman. I'm so sorry, investigator. I can't believe we didn't see. Actually, wait, hang on. Okay, no, it's not just that. I thought, because like sometimes this thing moves, like up and down. I'll do the volume, but it's not that. The game is literally just that quiet. I'm so sorry, investigator. I can't believe we didn't see this coming. It's not your fault, detective. He hasn't been dead for that long, Jesus. Perhaps we just didn't want to acknowledge the elephant in the room. Boom dish. Well then, well then, well then. The bad luck duck. I mean, it was kind of in his name. Indeed. My, oh my, oh my. God, I love these games so much. They're just so silly, and I love the humor of them, but I have no idea why the sound has just gone and cut off. It's on my headphones, so... Oh well. Anyways, that will do it for this little series of games. Hopefully the developer makes more, and if you do, good sir, I will immediately play them, because I love them to death, so... Yeah, but not too much death. I won't be the sidekick in this scenario, but never mind. We cracked the case, but unfortunately it wasn't me who did it, so oh well. Sad face, tears of all, but oh well, never mind. I love these games anyway, so we'll just end that here. Thank you all so very kindly for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope to see you in the next one. See you later.